Hello everybody and welcome to Angelic Sky Tarot. We're doing Celtic Cross for the month of September 2019 to see the forecast for zodiac sign Aries. So Aries, dear Ram, the people who are born between March 21st and April 19th fall under this category. Of course, we can have Aries somewhere else in our chart, and so it's good for Sun, Moon, or Rising. So look whatever resonates for you in this month. So yes, Celtic Cross is a very powerful spread. It's quite thorough, and we're going to look into your foundation, into like past and present events that could influence forecast for September, the environment that surrounds you, your hopes and fears, and the outcome of the situation, advice of the cards. And at the end, I will pull a card from the Angels of Romance to see what else the angels can tell you about your personal relationships. So let's begin, dear Aries. I'm really excited to do this reading for you. Hopefully you can hear me, and I wanted to do readings in a different format for this month. I wanted to appear on the camera, but I don't have the right microphone, so my readings are, it's hard to hear me as it is. So we're just going to continue with this format for now until I get a better microphone. So let's see. I'm going to do your spread. Okay, I pulled out all the cards that we need for the Celtic Cross, and if more clarifiers will be needed, I will pull more cards. Hopefully you can see all of them. If not, let me move up a little bit just so you can see this bottom card. Okay, let's make this rearrangement a little bit. Okay, this is better, so you can see this card right here. So let me look at your spread. I'm seeing a lot of blue colors, a lot of cool colors, a lot of swords in your spread. So I'm guessing that you're going through something emotionally difficult for you, through some difficult situations. There are some decisions that you will probably have to make. There's going to be a period for you that you will have to wait something out. For some of you, it's about relationships. For others, it has to do with your work and with your base foundation. So let's look deeper into the situation. So here we have you represented in this month as Queen of Pentacles. And Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded queen. It's a queen that possesses energy. She's like, she likes to be the head of household, and everything has to be in order. Everything has to be organized. Everything has to be accounted for. So it seems to me that your household, like your family, revolves around you, and everybody in your family really depends on your decisions, depends on you, also on your income, because probably you're bringing a large part of income to your family. So you can, this month you have to count on yourself, on your own resources. You also have to organize your children and people who depend on you, the way you teach them to be resourceful, you teach them not to be wasteful, you teach them how to follow a schedule. So you are playing this organizational power in your household for the month of September 2019. Also, depending on your age category, and of course if you're married or not, some of you might find out that you're pregnant. Some of you will have to deal with your mothers. Maybe you will be celebrating or organizing a celebration for your mother, or maybe you will have to borrow money from your mother. But in one way or another, you will have probably a conversation with your mother about something very important. So again, for some of you, you will find out that you're pregnant. For others, you will be organizing your finances and organizing your household. And so you're a very powerful person. You're very important for your family. You take a very important part in your household. Everybody listens to you, and you are the center that holds. You play the role of the sun that holds all the planets revolving around around that sun. So you're kind of organizing everyone in your family. So whatever is crossing you is a decision, because we have Two of Swords, and it's a difficult decision for you to make. You're not sure what to do. You're kind of standing at this point of not seeing the outcome, of not sure how to resolve a certain situation. Could be a financial situation. There might be an extra cost that is coming up, and you're not sure how to pay the bills, or whether to make a certain investment, or if you're finding out whether you're pregnant, you're not sure how it's all going to play out. Maybe it was unexpected pregnancy, and it's a very difficult choice for you to make. Whether to keep the child, or how you're gonna do this, maybe on your own or with your partner. So you will have these conversations and these decisions to make, in your household. Again, somebody will be discussing probably how to take care of their elderly parents, maybe again your mother. It's not going to be an easy decision for you, and it feels very burdening. It feels very heavy on your heart, but the solution will come. So we'll see. Whatever is at the base of your situation is also like an argument, okay, a disagreement, a situation that you really need to leave. So there's definitely tension between some people who surround you. It could be with your partner. It could be a tension with your close friends. Could be tension with your children, or maybe just with your family. Again, you're making some decisions revolving around your family. It could be again around finances, about taking care about your parents, your elderly, or maybe taking care of your children. Maybe you are trying to figure out how to pay for their education, how to help them out financially if they're in college, or So there's definitely could be some legal issues. Again, maybe there's some papers that you need to sign. Maybe you need to consult legal advisors. So there's a lot of tension revolved around these decisions and disagreements with your loved ones, that you don't find the same outlook on how to take care of this problem. So the best thing is, as the cards are advising you, take your time. Don't rush with these decisions, because sometimes whenever we're overwhelmed about making this decision, a lot of fear arises, a lot of confusion arises, and it confuses us, consumes us, and it's hard for us to make clear decision. So the cards are advising you to meditate, to take some time out, possibly even go in nature. If you have that ability, take a walk in the park, go to the lake, walk somewhere around your neighborhood where there are trees and pleasant surroundings, get some fresh air. Again, if you can go swimming, or so you have to move your body, you have to shift that energy of confusion. You have to rest, go to bed early, get a good night's sleep. And the solution will come. It's better not to depend on opinion of others. Shape your own opinion, express it, stand firmly on your opinion, and you have to leave those negative energies that are pulling your strings. So you have to cut cords with this negativity and opinion of others that are making you ill or uneasy. So what was in your recent past? In your recent past, we have Ace of Swords. And Ace of Swords, again, a decision that you have to make, a move. So you're trying to find clarity, and you're trying to find the answer. So it's a potential for a resolution of something. So there's a situation that came into your life that needs you to communicate verbally, that is asking you to form your opinion, that is asking you to find firmness within you and express your true opinion, and not be afraid to express your point of view. Because sometimes, Aries, you could be you like to please people, you like to be liked by others, and you like to be on the spotlight, and it's hard for you sometimes. Actually, a lot of you are frank, but you were afraid to offend someone. So it's time for you to express that opinion in a delicate way. What you're learning is delicacy, because sometimes, some of you could be harsh and very forward, and but you have to find a way to stay true to yourself in a diplomatic way. So there's a diplomacy, that is being called into this situation. So you're learning to be diplomatic. You ask to be mature in this situation, not to offend others, but find resolutions. Act as a queen, act as a mature person. So this is what was in your past. So that situation came in for you, potentiality to communicate eloquently and maturely on the decision that you make. Express your true opinion, but also take others in consideration. Leave negative situation, but don't betray people, so you don't regret your decisions in the long run. So whatever's on your mind is, we have Six of Swords, and that's again, you're looking for the way out. You're looking to move to a new situation, find a resolution, to find more optimistic horizons. You're not quite sure if that shift is needed. It's like you feel like the change is coming, but what bothers you is you're not sure if that's the direction that you need to take. So there's a bit of confusion, ambiguity, and that tortures you, because there's a lot of other people that contributing and giving you advices and suggestions. It could be also some legal matters that are involved, and so you definitely are torn, and you feel like the changes needed to be taken, but you're not quite sure whether you want to have this change. And so there are small details. There's a lot of small details that you need to take care of. But life is all about change, and whether you want it or not, it is happening. So, and we only can hope that it's happening for the best, and it is, dear Aries. Everything is happening for the best. We have the sun for you in the near future, so the situation will resolve itself. If you needed finances, then the necessary finances will come. You will feel abundant, and you will feel like you have enough resources for your projects. You will receive new customers if we're talking about new business or new venture that you're starting. Again, if there was some concern about your child, or you find out about a pregnancy, you will keep the child. You'll be very happy in the long run that you became pregnant, and you will realize that it's a wonderful gift from above. Again, you will find your power, your personal power. You will find new inspiration. If it's business, you will feel like it was a good decision that you made. You will feel prosperity and abundance coming your way. So the only thing to avoid is to become overconfident, to carry this ego and the crown on your head, So spread your sunshine, but in a loving, compassionate way. If your decision or your suggestion will help someone, or you will appear right in front of others, and people will recognize that the solution or the suggestion that you gave is the right one, be graceful about it. Be happy with others, but don't be, again, cocky or egoistic about it, or snooty, in a snobbish way. So definitely your luck is changing. Things are turning for the best for you. There's clarity that is coming, so that whatever the opportunity was given for you to grow, it will have a beautiful turnout. Now, in your environment, we have, I'm sorry, that's not environment, that is your fears. In your fears, we have King of Wands. So your fears are about taking responsibility and acting out in the world. So I think in this stage in your life, you are crowned to be as a king, and you have this fiery energy, and that is your energy. You're very active, and people looking up to you. People are depending on you to make these actions, to speak for them in front of other people, to take responsibility. You're going to be on the spot. You're going to be on stage. You might be teaching classes. You might be guiding someone. You might be counseling someone, giving advice to someone. So you're a little bit afraid if you're going to live up to people's expectations, if you have enough skills to possibly be that leader. And I have to assure you, you do, because you have the card of the sun here. You have all the necessary skills, all the necessary charisma. You are supported. You have enough energy. You have good health, incredible stamina. So don't fear, step into your role, become a leader, become advisor or counselor to others, and move forward. So another card is here that is major arcana is the Hangman. So that's your environment. So you feel like everything is slowing down and you have to wait things out, or maybe other people seeing you as indecisive, or you're taking your time with making an important decision. That's how other people view you, that you're not in a rush to make the decision, or to give an answer, or to proceed with something, or to move forward. And maybe some of you viewing you as a victim in this situation. Maybe like they feel like you will be sacrificing your personal body or your life, or something for the decision that you make. And maybe some of you are over 40 or something like that, and you decided to keep a baby, and your friends are not understanding that, like, why are you doing this, why are you sacrificing yourself for to raise this child in like older age in your life. I mean, 40 is not an old age, but you know what I mean. It's like usually women have children in their 30s or something like that, and I'm just giving an example. It could be any type of situation. So people viewing you as you're stalling in some sort of way, but don't fear. It is necessary to take time to make wise decisions. So if you need to take the time, where something is not developing as fast as you were hoping, don't worry about it, because the Hangman at the end is illuminated man. It's a person who receives his enlightenment, because of the time that he took, the time to digest the information that was coming to him. So in the long run, taking that time will help you out. So everything comes in divine timing, and don't worry about it. So let's see. In your hopes and fears, we have the Lovers here. So it could be some of you could be dealing with romantic relationships or partnerships at work. So there might be some disagreements in your romantic unions, and it seems like you are at this point reflecting very much in each other, and it seems like this difficult situation that arose between you two is really showing your true faces to each other. So you might feel disappointed a little bit in your partner, that he is not as helpful as you thought would be, or maybe not as supportive, or maybe he's giving you laying all the responsibility on your shoulders, and you feel like one person is lacking behind. So it's your fear, whether you made the right choice. Again, same with the child. If maybe somebody receives the news of pregnancy, maybe your partner is feeling like you shouldn't have this baby, or they don't want to support you financially or stay by your side. So whatever this challenge is arising, it shows you true colors of this person and is making you stronger. And of course, fears are arising in this situation. But, do not fear, because this event is happening like it's blessed by the angelic beings. It's guided by higher powers. So whatever this test that you have to go through together is a necessary one, and everything will work out in the end. So please do not fear. It could be also partnerships at work. Maybe the people who promised you, again, to carry their weight or invest financially in the situation didn't live up to their expectation, and you have to take that financial responsibility upon yourself. So it seems to me that you have to become the leader in this situation. You have to be the active one. You're the one who is initiating the movement of the situation and development. So it is your time to take that role, and don't fear everything. You will be able to accomplish everything. So here we have a Page of Pentacles as an outcome. So Page of Pentacles is a positive card. It's a card of development, of prosperity, of building ground for yourself, building a secure future. There's a lot of you investing in your future right now in this situation, whether you're opening your own business, whether you bring in a new child in the world, where you maybe investing into something with a partner together financially. So whatever this lesson is about, It is about grounding yourself in this reality. It is about responsibilities you take upon yourself. It is about using your finances and your resources in a smart way, learning about how to be financially secure. So the outcome is pleasant, it's positive. All these lessons are very much necessary. And whatever, even if you open in a business right now and you're worried about it, the business will bring you a lot of returns and positive outcomes in the future. So I also want to pull maybe a card from this beautiful Lenormand deck to give us more advice on the outcome, and then I will also pull the Angels of Romance cards. So let's shuffle, and I would like to get 3 cards from the Lenormand deck to see what is happening as an advice. Okay, so it's interesting, we have a woman, and we have a man, and we have a stork. So yes, for some of you, we're talking definitely about partnerships. We're talking about these relationships that are being tested right now by something new that is coming into your relationship, and something very much unexpected. And stork usually tells me about a baby, a new child coming into your life. So it's possibly an unexpected pregnancy, possibly unexpected news that is coming to you, and it's definitely testing and challenging your relationship with your partner. Again, for some of you, it will be opening of a business and financial, possibly obstacles, testing also partnership. Maybe a woman becoming a business owner, and the man doesn't like that she's taking more responsibilities. He wants her to stay within the family. So whatever the newness is coming to your life, this new situation that is moving you to these new horizons, is definitely challenging you in September 2019, and it's very interesting. So definitely observe your partner, how they act towards you, how helpful they are, and if they are showing different colors, some of the sides that you didn't expect to see in them, be compassionate towards yourself and others. We all have different archetypes that live in us, and they come out in different situations. So remember that you are responsible for your own actions in any difficult situations, and you cannot control other people. Of course, you could be disappointed at them, but always remember, gather your energy, stay at the center, and act from the point of compassion, in your life. So one more card from the Angels of Romance. And here we have, again, very symbolic card, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So there's definitely a challenge for people who are involved in romantic relationships, and the situation really reveals yourselves to each other. How you act, how you support each other in these new circumstances and in these new situations. And if you go through these tests, your bond will deepen even further. If you cannot withstand those tests, you will probably go separate ways. But at any point, it's a very interesting situation, so that is teaching you about not only romantic aspect of relationships and beautiful roses and romancing, but also be there for your partner in a difficult, challenging situation, and be there in compassion. So thank you for watching, dear Aries. Good luck. Good luck to you in this month.